everybody, it's Merc007 here again, and today I wanted to introduce you to this awesome game called The King of Frontier. This game is by Studio GG, and the designer's name is Shun. It's another Japanese game, which is really fun, and this was designed in 2013, and towards the end of last year, the expansion came out, which is really exciting. Anyway, let's open these up and take a look. I love the box design. It probably doesn't show up well on the camera, but it's actually in this kind of shimmery, metallic, kind of interesting finish. That's really cool. I haven't seen this before. Very nice box, well designed. And inside you get a set of rules. These are in Japanese, and you get a tile sheet to tell you how many tiles there are, as well as 4 player mats. Okay, these are all in Japanese. Very nice, and a ton of tiles and other bits and pieces. So we have, in the baggie, we have some money. These tokens may also be featured in other board games that were printed in Japan. And we also have, a lot of cubes. Colored cubes. You have yellow, grey, green colored cubes. Very nice, and beautiful looking tiles. I love the color and art choice they did on these tiles. It's very simplistic, but it stands out quite a bit. Oh, on the back, this is the design on the back of the tiles. The tile designs are very cute. And also, after we get all the tiles out, there are some scoring sheets. You can keep a score any way you want, or use these scoring sheets to help you keep score. The King of Frontier is a resource building type game. It's for 2 to 4 players. It takes about 30 minutes, and it's for ages 10 and up. Now, this is the Japanese version. They don't have an English version yet, but you can pretty much play this game with the English rules on Board Game Geek. Most of the tiles are sort of self-explanatory. If you look up here, these are the resources that you use, the victory points, and then there's some special abilities down here. It's not so difficult to play with English speakers using this version. The components are very beautiful. I really like the design of this game a lot. So the King of Frontier is a very fun game. It's very easy to play, and players are trying to build their own kingdoms in this limited grid space area that you have here. And on the player mat, there are pretty much all the rules that you need to play the game. I haven't played Race for the Galaxy before, but I heard that whenever a player does an action, other players get to follow if they're able to, and this game is sort of similar to that. When it's the active player's turn, they do an action, then all the other players can follow on their kingdom board area. The active player can choose one of these 4 actions. They can develop, which is basically, there's a development pile. They get to pick 2 of the tiles, and they get to choose one of them to place down, and the other players get to pick 1 tile from the face down pile, and they can either play it on their board or discard it. The other option is production. The active player can choose an area, the wooded area, or the wheat area, or the stone area, on their player board that has been fully completed to produce goods. So if they do that and they have multiple spaces there, they can actually produce that many number of goods. Okay, so the active player can actually produce goods in 2 areas that they choose, and the other players can only produce goods in 1 completed area. The other thing they can do is construction, which there will be a set of these building tiles laid out, and they can pay that amount. For example, this is 3 stone to build this, and the other players also get to do that as well. The active player gets a bit of a discount. They pay 1 less cube when building one of these special buildings. The final thing they can do is consumption. If they had any wheat cubes here, they count the number of blank cubes in that city area. And for example, this has 2 cubes, so I can basically consume up to 2 wheat cubes. So I would take this off and get as many victory points as the wheat cubes I consumed. The game ends when there are either no more development tiles in the draw pile, or there are no more victory point chips in the stock area, or a player has filled up their entire board, and the game ends there. And then you calculate the victory points. I was hoping to keep this video short, but it might be a long one, but we'll see. Anyway, I wanted to open this up to show you what was inside the expansion. Ooh. Okay, so we have a tile sheet with some rules, some extra rules, and inside we have more wonderful tiles. Ooh, these tiles look like those special building tiles. How cool is that? This looks like expanding the land, perhaps. Oh, we have a fountain, and oh, lots more wheat producing spaces here. And more cool tiles. Looks like a lot of fun. If we can fit everything back into the box, including the expansion box. Hey, perfect. It all fits. This is a really beautifully designed game. It's really fun. It only takes about 30 minutes to play, and I've played it once, and I've had a lot of requests from friends overseas for me to send them a copy. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing of this game, and thank you so much for watching my videos again. If you're in Japan, please go support this game designer. Hopefully they'll be at the next game market in Tokyo again. And thank you for watching. See you!